Now that we have our exchange account open, it's time to get verified. Now, the way exchanges tend to work is that they have levels of verification, and the more ID you provide, the more you get verified, the more privileges you're allowed on the site. So if you look here on Kraken, if you go up into the top right and click Get Verified, you'll see this page here, and it will show you it's got 3 levels of verification: starter, intermediate, and pro. All you have to do for the starter verification is to provide personal information. So that's like your address and your phone number. You don't need to provide any other form of identification. Okay, but then there are certain things that you can and can't do. So if you look under this starter column, it will show you can't, under bank transfers here, it says NA, not applicable, because you can't actually send money into the exchange and swap it for crypto. What you can do is send crypto in an unlimited amount. So you could send Bitcoin into the exchange, and then you could exchange it for other cryptos, and you could withdraw up to $5,000 a day. That's not going to be right for us, because we want to go from 0 to 1. We want to actually buy crypto with money. So we need something that allows bank transfers, which takes us onto the second level of verification, intermediate. So this is where we're going to provide identification. It's going to take 4 to 5 minutes. And that's going to allow us to send up to $100,000 a day or $500,000 a month. Okay, unlimited cryptocurrency deposits, and you can withdraw $500,000 a day. That's going to suit most people. Okay, and that's the one we're going to go for. Pro, again, it's going to be more information. It's going to take more time, and everything there is unlimited. We're going to focus on intermediate. So we're going to click verify. Okay, at this point, we're going to fill in our information.
A few moments later.
So now that I filled all that in, I'm just going to click continue. So as you can see here, one of the things it asks you to do is fill in your occupation. Okay, you wouldn't have to do this if it was basic level. I always put other. Okay, but it's up to you. Fill in your occupation. So now it's going to bring you through to this page, and this is the most important page for intermediate verification. It's going to ask you for some form of government ID. So if you click this little drop down arrow here, you can either send in your passport, your driver's license, or some other form of government-backed identification card. So I'm going to click driver's license, and it provides you with this little well here, this kind of up arrow. So if you then take a copy of the image, whatever it is that you chose, in my case it's a driving license, it's going to tell you it's uploading. It's going to give you this little paper aeroplane icon to show you that it's doing its thing behind the scenes.
A few moments later.
So as you can see, Kraken has accepted my document. I don't need to do anything else now. I just need to wait for them to verify me, and they will send me an email to let me know that I've been verified to the intermediate level. So we're here in my email, and as you can see, within about 60 seconds, Kraken have sent me an email saying, good news, your account is now intermediate. So all I have to do is open the email, click the sign in button. It should automatically log me into my account. Yes, it has. And then if I go back up to the top right and I click the get verified button again, you should see, yeah, it's given me verification on the starter and the intermediate level by sending in that government-backed ID. Now, the limits of crypto that I'm allowed to send in and withdraw are much higher, but most importantly, I can now do bank transfers. So I can send in traditional fiat money into the exchange and swap that into Bitcoin, which is what we want to do. Now, before we actually start to send real money into this account, I'm going to show you how to increase the security level on your account by a process called two-factor authentication. And we're going to do that in the next video.